I think we're starting off with Buggy versus Kobe, which should be interesting.
Yes.
Obviously, quite a hard matchup for Buggy.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it is really difficult for Buggy to win against Kobe, but maybe we will get surprised today.
Yeah, it's never hopeless. It just fills it.
Yeah, Kobe does too many things that Buggy doesn't like.
Yeah, they're just being able to attack the active characters is quite a lot to deal with for Buggy.
And the removal protection as well.
Oh yeah, true. It means the 10 cost can't bottom deck anything.
Yeah, if you even get to the 10 cost, because like
Well, yeah, that's also
that
really hard.
matchup before, your board is constantly dying, so sometimes you don't even really get to meet the required 5 bodies on the board.
Yeah, it is tricky because obviously as Buggy, you want to keep as many cards in hand as you can for your leader ability and stuff. But I feel like in this matchup, your hand disappears too quickly.
Yeah, but both players are pretty ready with their sleeves for their decks.
Yeah, true. We've got a very on theme.
Yeah,
we can enjoy that.
They've been looking forward to playing those decks.
Yeah, definitely.
You can tell.
I joined the Kobe Cope not long ago, so
Have
it's
you
always
put
nice to
7 cost
watch.
Sengoku in it though?
No. No, I found this list by Cross AI. I thought it was really good. No, the deck's fun. I think it's just missing a couple of pieces to be like completely meta.
Kobe is very linear. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But you're very predictable in what you do. And like on 6 Dawn, if your play isn't Helmeppo Kobe, then usually your play isn't great.
Yeah, I found that out into Teach the other day.
And if your opponent has like a way of kind of reducing the damage done by that play, then your deck's already kind of falling apart. But it's very consistent. So on 6 Dawn, you should have Helmeppo Kobe. It's very unlikely that you don't, running like 16 searches.
Yeah, it is hard because it's hard to not have it. Obviously, you got the 12 searches and the 4 Sengoku.
Yeah.
I'm guessing the PorkyHydra won dice roll by going first. Then again, they both want that specific curve, so it's kind of hard to tell.
I mean, Kobe wants to go second, no?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Kobe wants to go second, and Buggy wants to go first, so I'm not even sure if the dice roll's relevant.
I wonder if Buggy maybe... I was theorizing about last time we've seen this matchup, that maybe Buggy could go second in this matchup, because like on your 4-Dawn turn, you play a buddy, and that buddy will likely stick. So then if on your 6-Dawn turn, you play 2 buddies, and Kobe only answers one of them on his 7-Dawn turn.
Yeah,
then,
true.
You have 2 buddies sticking for the next turn, and then if Kobe only like answers one, or you defend like one of them if he attacks 2, then maybe you can meet the 10 cost requirement at some point. It won't remove anything, but at least it sticks.
Yeah, true. I think maybe Buggy should be attempting to go second into this matchup. Have a little look at the Buggy's list. I feel like every list, not Buggy's, the Kobe's list. Every list of Kobe's I look at is always different.
We do have real rippers this time.
Yeah, there we go. Just looking to up on one and his ripper proxies, which I have on good authority, have now disappeared, unfortunately.
Yeah. I feel like you should just still play with them.
Yeah, I want. I definitely want to be able to see him. Let's see the Hina come down. He's gonna go down to. I think this goes down to 2 cards in trash, right?
Yep.
Which is interesting, but I suppose we're on 5 done for PorkyHydra.
Not worth if it probably won't matter later on, but I don't think it's worth doing this. Like Buggy's gonna take your 5k swing as well. There's no point swinging 6 here.
Yeah, I think just swing 5 is the and say and keep 3 cards in trash.
Yeah.
I would have thought, but
If anything, you'd give it to the Hina maybe to stop some removal, but unlikely that he's playing anything but like 2 bodies with lead ability.
Yeah, true. He's gonna trash the promo for the Cork. That's his name.
What did you call him? Kulk? Hulk?
It's 8 Cork.
Crazy.
Good old Croc and Mihawk. Obviously, one of the probably better cards from the starter deck.
Okay, he gets to do Exodia, I would call it, but in this matchup maybe it's not that great because his body's gonna be attacked this turn if he has Helmeppo and Kobe.
Yeah,
And he has
true.
already lost like a lot of cards. But we
Yeah,
haven't seen that
definitely,
much searching.
definitely not conservative with the hand size there. Let me have a quick look at his deck. Is he running these Pilaf or no? I know they've been opting to drop them recently. No,
Yeah.
he's not. I feel like that would really help in this matchup.
Yeah, Pilaf would help for sure. I wonder if there's like some way like you could play this like different from how you would play regular Buggy to make this matchup a bit better. But like not
Yeah,
establishing
but
board probably is not
I,
great either.
true. I guess Buggy's like obviously where Kobe's not that prominent in the meta. I guess I understand why you wouldn't really tech for the matchup too hard.
Yeah, extra cards I don't think so. Just playstyle wise, maybe you could change something to make this better. But like not I was thinking maybe not establishing something on this turn,
Oh,
but then it's like what are you
maybe
gonna do?
he doesn't have the helmet po because he's just gonna straight play Hibari.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it. And if he has to Aramaki now to make the
He
to
does,
make the
yeah.
Hibari
I'll say
swing.
otherwise I don't, and I'm not sure about this play, but it's okay because now we can swing Hibari, so we can swing 7 at something on board.
Yeah, he swings 7 into 5 on the Mihawk.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if I like defending this because the
he only
Kobe
has
will
5
attack.
cards.
Yeah, the Kobe will attack it as well. Like he has
Yeah,
to give him
true.
2k,
So you
1k,
give
and
him,
now
yeah, you
another
give him 2
1k.
cards. You have 3 cards in hand, and now he just swings 5 into it again, right? Oh, 6. He's gonna go 6. So he's gonna Hina ability to attach a Don. I think honestly going 5 there is fine. Opting to starve, perhaps, or not wanting to risk the Hina being swung at.
Yeah, there's no point giving buggy cards right now. Your main goal is trying to hit
No.
into his board anyways.
Yeah, anything you swing at life just immediately gets taken. We have got our lovely Kobe Copers in chat as well.
As always, there's a lot of them on
God.
our server. I feel like.
Yeah, there's a good couple. They're it's infectious because I feel like more and more of us seem to be joining them.
What do you do as the buggy here? I mean, establishing 2 bodies is great, but
I think you've got to look to clear the Hibari here.
no. It's gonna be hard
No?
clearing the Hibari because like if you swing big into it, then he blocks.
Yeah, true.
So maybe he just wants to pressure
So
life a bit.
do you just opt to swing face, perhaps?
The better question is, do you want to rest your board here? Because we saw our opponent didn't have his combo last turn, so maybe he doesn't have it now.
Yeah, very true. So if you don't rest anything, perhaps he doesn't have a way to swing into it.
Yeah, I think that's your win
unless
con.
he finds Searcher to go and find Helmeppo, but
Yeah, I think that is gonna be his win con, hoping that he doesn't have a way to swing into the 2 bodies, and then Buggy may take some life to defend his bodies later.
he is
Why
gonna
goes
opt to
aggressive?
swing. Okay,
Yeah, this
so
one's
it's gonna
just
be
getting
10.
blocked.
Yeah, I'll say that just gets blocked then.
I mean, at this point, just go 8/8.
Yeah. I say, especially when you know there's a blocker, at least that way you get cards out of hand.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I appreciate the all the Kobe Don.
They're
Keeping
from
it
the double
keeping it
packs,
on
right?
theme. Yeah, it is. Yeah,
With the Katakuridon. The bit sus
very
looking one.
sus looking. Yeah. Yeah, we gotta appreciate the commitment to Kobe.
The Alvida here is very weak as well, because Hibari swing can still give Kobe the ability to swing active.
Yeah, very
So
true.
the Kobe will swing into the Alvida. So we didn't see our pieces.
The way he split his Dons 4-5, which makes me think he maybe doesn't have a Helmeppo again. But on this turn, I feel like you have spare Don to search. So if you have a searcher, you could probably drop it to find the Helmeppo. Alternatively, you could maybe drop something like Dull if you want to really confirm the kill on this Croc and Mihawk. But I feel like with 3 cards in hand, you've probably not got to reduce it that much.
I mean, Hibari swings 7 just without the Don attachment. So given
Yeah.
that Buggy only has 3 cards in hand,
Oh,
I
he's
wouldn't
just
be
gonna
surprised. This also works, yeah.
he's just straight play Kobe. I don't hate it.
Okay, this one's likely going to into Mihawk. So then the Mihawk leaves the Hibari into the Croc, probably, and then your Kobe leader can swing into the Alvida.
Yeah, true. I quite like if you gave Hibari the ability to attack the active to swing at the Mihawk so that you can swing the Kobe at the Croc and Mihawk. And then your leader can then attack Alvida. I think I prefer that, but
But then the Mihawk is gonna stick on the board for just the 1k.
yeah, true.
So you definitely want Helmeppo, the Kobe hitting the Mihawk, so the Mihawk is gone. And yeah, now
Yeah, true.
you can use the Hina ability, give it a Restodon, and swing 7. Oh yeah, this is looking very rough now.
Yeah, it already looks really bad, and I think Kobe doing a good job because obviously he hasn't seen his Helmeppo, which is a very key piece to the deck, but it seems to be going okay without it.
Yeah, it almost looks like an Mr. 3 go for game angle. It's not gonna work, but it might be his best odds.
Don them off and just swing.
That's good. You could go like 666 or 567. It's never gonna work.
Is there a world where we just want to clear the Kobe? Because leaving that on board is so scary.
I mean, if you wanted to clear the Kobe, you would have to attach all your Don to it, and then
Well, I mean,
you
you could drop the 10 cost. Obviously, it wouldn't stay on board, so it would just be like a 5 Don red rock essentially. Although you don't really have that many spare cards in hand, I suppose.
He pitched a 10 drop earlier, so maybe he doesn't have one and kept some counter.
Yeah, true. He's just, do you know what? He's just building his 1 cost army to swing next turn. That's what he's doing.
Someone print blue Makino.
Yeah. If he just drops Makino next turn, we're all set. He's gonna go 7? 8?
I mean, 8 into probably Hibari.
I think you look to clear the Hibari, to be honest.
And then
I feel like
maybe he
you've got to.
nukes the Kobe.
Yeah, I think you've got to get rid of it. I mean, I think if you're CJ, you just defend this. Oh, he's playing the Sanji. Interesting.
Okay, drop the Buggy for leader and plays the Mihawk.
Okay, interesting.
I mean, maybe the other way around would be better. Just nuke.
I think I prefer the other way around because although you get a blocker this way, I think clearing the Kobe is probably quite important. It's one of those turns as well that if CG has another Kobe, this starts to look even worse.
It's just slowly getting downhill for Porky.
Start with the 7k swing. I think, yeah, I'll say if you're PorkyHydra, you just take whatever swung at life, most likely.
Maybe he's planning to do a big swing into the Mihawk now that Kobe leader can attack active.
Yeah, I think that might not be a bad idea. He's got 4 cards in hand, right? He's going to dull it first. Okay,
Yeah.
well, yeah, that's one dead Mihawk.
It's -6, so Mihawk is at 1. And then,
Yeah.
you clear it with the 5k swing.
So, I think you just swing 5 here. He's maybe thinking about higher, but I think 5's fine. Yeah. I'll say if he counters out of this, he leaves himself with no cards in hand, essentially.
I mean, if he counters out of it and it sticks on the board, then maybe Galdino going for game isn't.
That is not out of the
impossible.
question.
Yeah, but he can make his leader 6k as well.
Plus, then if he has something like Aramaki, it doesn't work because then he just swings into it again. I swing quite big. Okay, so what's that? It's a 9k swing. Maybe just not
Yeah.
having much to play out.
Yeah, just going 9-9. Or even bigger.
Maybe not what you're looking to search out there from the cross guilds, to be honest.
That's 11.
Yeah, he's just going to keep swinging big. Buff his leader to 6k.
To stop the Galdinos from swinging for
He's
game.
got a Don open. Is he playing counter events? Or is this just because he had a Don? He does not. Okay. Excuse me.
The way this deck sometimes pops off with milling cards, like now his trash is like pretty empty because he didn't see his searchers and stuff. But if you see like the 1-drop event in Brand New Salot and Sengoku's, it would be funny if he plays something like Barrier.
True. I quite like I tell you what, the card that grew on me in this deck is the 4-cost Kuzan. Oh, here we go. We got the Galdino swings coming in.
I mean, if it was a 5k leader, then
that's rough.
Oh,
there's the Helmeppo. We found a Helmeppo.
He milled the combo, but
not sure we're gonna need it.
Yeah, not sure.
Yeah, he found the 2k. That's a pretty like perfect scenario.
If he was a 5k leader, maybe going for game wouldn't be too unlikely.
Yeah, that's the thing. Being a 6k leader now means defending his life becomes so much easier. But I think if you're buggy, you just have no choice but to go for it. And you've got to try and get around a blocker as well.
Another Mihawk.
Yeah, this
is that's the doll as well.
Real.
I just realized.
Yeah. I'll say he has the doll blocker. So it's just like not a lot you can do there.
Yeah, not even the meme all in would have worked.
No dream for the Galdinos for game.
But shows how bad this matchup is. He didn't even see his combo, and it looked like really bad for Buggy.
Exactly, right. So because if you don't see Helmeppo on 6 in some matchups, it makes the matchup so hard. But in this one, clearly displaying quite clear that you really don't need it. Like, to be fair, as long as you have ways to swing into active characters, I can see it not being a problem. And this deck has plenty. Yeah, just going to swing big with Hibari, and I think that's probably going to close the game out there.
Yeah, that's another 9.
Oh. If he gave him 4 cards, that's it's not really what we want.
Wasn't it a 9k swing? It doesn't really matter, to be honest.
I couldn't tell you, to be very honest. The game is just over. Oh, okay. Well, game 1 going to Kobe in very dominant fashion. I can't say I'm too surprised.
Yeah, it was the way we expected, even though Kobe didn't even see his curve.
Yeah, I think it just goes to show just how bad this is for Buggy. But there's still hope. We can maybe come back in game 2. I'd quite like to see him go second, to be honest. I think that probably works slightly better for Buggy.
Yeah, in my head it should also work a bit better because then your buddy on 4 sticks, and then you have 3 buddies by the time the Kobe comes down.
Yeah, so I think maybe I'd quite like to see the adjustment of going second here. Just maybe making it a little bit easier for you to keep stuff. But who knows? Who knows? We'll let's see. Maybe we'll see Hellmappers this game, and then it just looks even worse.
Yeah, then it gets pretty brutal. With his hand. Okay. I think both players are keeping. Yeah.
Yeah, you like to see that. It means that both players have at least got something good.
Yeah, but Buggy went first.
Okay, I understand why. I think in this matchup maybe this might be the only matchup you want to go second.
I think this time you're like usually Buggy is just this go first deck, but I feel like here you have to kind of adjust to the way Kobe plays.
Yeah, I think so. Just because of how bad the matchup feels.
Taking a 2K.
Take the 2K, yeah.
But this time we have our searchers, so pretty sure we're gonna find the Elmapo at some point. We have the Kobe in trash already. So you only need the Elmapo.
Yeah, true. Does mean it's set up nicely. We did at least get some searches going as well this time round. So we're already off to a better start. 2 Don, 2 searches. We love to see it.
More searching.
Yeah. Just gonna swing big here to lead, so not I mean he doesn't run Sanji's peel off or anything, so for 3 Don there's not tons you can do.
Okay. Yeah, we see the same thing happen as game 1.
Yeah,
Still
we're gonna
not
see
sure why we do
Hina.
this.
No, I still like just
Oh.
keeping the card in trash. Oh, okay.
This I don't understand either. Countering here is crazy, I think.
Yeah, I feel like that can't be right.
No, it's never right.
You must take that life because you saw how quickly he ran out of cards in the last game.
Yeah, and Kobe's not very aggressive. It's very aggressive on your board, but not on your life.
Yeah, exactly. So I feel like you take the first few swings, and then you're probably shitting because then you've just got a focus board, and you have more cards to defend your board.
Playing Krog Miyog. Because now if we play the Buggy, then we have no cards in hand. Okay.
Yep, very true.
It's like countering here is not just 1 card lost, it's technically 2 cards lost. Because you lost a card instead of gaining 1, but you could have kept the card you threw away and got another one from life. So by countering, he's putting
Yeah.
himself down 2 cards.
Yeah, I definitely don't like countering in that situation at all.
Okay, do we see the Elmapo now?
We will see. He seems to be thinking, which makes me think maybe he doesn't have Helmeppo. If you've got
Honest,
Helmeppo into
like
Kobe, I feel like you just slap it.
the Hibari Aramaki turn that we saw like in the first game here would be very strong as well. Reducing
Yeah, I
recall on
definitely.
Mihawk.
You're definitely right. I don't hate that.
You're
But
reducing
you
recall on
have got to.
Mihawk.
Okay,
Okay,
no,
yeah.
it is going to be the Helmeppo, which is it's good for him. The Helmeppo on 6 is never going to be bad. It's a really, really strong card. Just having a little think, I guess. Yeah, he's just going to swing Kobe. Interesting to see what he buffs here. He's got so little cards in trash now.
Probably would have just not buffed anything.
Yeah, I don't think the buff's necessary, but he's going to opt to buff leader and anyway.
Because I would probably also just not swing here, to be fair. I think I would just
Yeah.
pass. Good reason.
Then we do lose the Kobe, but
Looks like we are back. We are like on one card in trash, so technically if there was something like a Gravity Blade in his deck, then he could use it.
yeah, if he was playing something like Gravity Blade, that would go really, really good right now.
Okay,
He's
play
just
the
gonna drop a
buggy.
7 buggy.
Okay, let me get to bottom deck the Searcher.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you're not gonna defend that.
Oh no! Oh no! We're swinging 5 into a 6k leader.
Oh no! Don't counter it! Don't counter it! Wait, I don't know if he was like looking at counter or just telling how many cards are in hand. He's a 6k leader.
Oh no! Okay.
Okay. I was really worried for a second then.
Yeah, same.
Because I've done that before, so I've swung 5 into a 6k lead and I've definitely given all 1k for it.
Yeah, countering is legal, but taking life wouldn't be.
Yeah, true. That he's gonna rest another 6 for Helmeppo number 2. Trashing, I think that's the Kobe, yeah. All the alt arts, which we've got to love. We've got blinged out Kobe.
Sleeves, dons.
Sleeves,
All the
Don,
AAs.
leader, all the AA. You gotta love to see it.
Oh.
She's grabbing the Aramaki there as well, which is it's a very scary card for him to be able to find here. Rennie, if I could just direct your attention to Twitch chat and what's just been redeemed.
You want some German code?
I can't speak German. So I'll just stay quiet for a minute and you could go for it.
Ja dann. Warum nicht? Dann versteht mich nur Julian. Haben wir Hina Ability genutzt, um das Don zu attachen? Scheint so. Diese Sprechen, die Deutschgeschichte muss gehen. Das ist super seltsam, wenn man alleine ist. Wenn das du und ich sind, ist viel witziger. Aber wenn ich jetzt alleine bin, dann rede ich einfach mit mir selber und niemand versteht mich. Das ist noch viel schlimmer. It sounds kinda nice.
You know my favorite thing about speaking these Deutsch that every time it's redeemed is just if you watch the viewer count, it goes down.
Yeah, we're tanking our viewership for no reason.
Self-sabotage.
Yeah. We're gifting the other streamers. Ah, that was enough German. So it was almost a minute. Let's just call it a minute.
Yeah, that was absolutely a minute.
Almost 10 minutes. Reich just didn't know. My bad, take it back. Someone refund him
Just
the
gonna play
channel
the
points.
Ripper. It just, I don't know. It just feels quite hopeless for Buggy. He's got what, 3 cards in hand, and then 4 life. So yeah, I feel like countering the when you were on 5 life was crazy.
Yeah, that was not right. That was definitely not correct. You
I'll
want
say
all the
because
cards you can get.
now you have no cards in hand and 4 life.
If that was like a 5k double attack from Yamato, you're taking it.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay. You do see
Especially
some
it's Buggy.
blockers.
So yeah, he's gonna drop double blocker. No swing, yeah. I was able to see the Ripper. Go ahead and block that.
I mean, it's the first time we are somewhat close to dropping the 10 drop,
Yeah, very true.
but we're probably not
We've
gonna
done
stay. It's not gonna stay this way.
no. If you see how many cards he has in hand, I think he's got 1 card in hand and 2 rested characters now. So he doesn't even need an Aramaki or Kobe to be able to swing a board. He just needs a sword character, which means Hibari's pretty strong here.
Hibari is really strong here. Yeah.
Yeah, if he drops Hibari here, then I don't know. I don't think there's any coming back for Buggy.
Hibari in this deck gives me like Ichiji vibes. Reduce
Kind
something
of, yeah.
by 2k and then swing it to it.
It's just slightly worse because it doesn't have actual rush. It just has like, you can attack characters.
Yeah. I mean, if there's a character to reduce, then there's also a character to swing into.
Yeah, very true.
Wait, is a dragon?
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
we
got a
see the
dragon. Yeah, I think CJ's on 2 dragon, which we like to see.
But this is 9k and 9k, and then the other
Yeah.
2 swings will not reach. So he blocks this, draws 1 more card. If he has 2k, 1k, and like Kobe doesn't have too much counter, then maybe there's an angle this time.
Yeah, but then you
Never
can't.
mind.
I was say you can't chuck down 10 cost or anything. I don't know. It feels rough.
Now there's not really an angle anymore. But with the 2 7ks, maybe. It's probably your best bet again.
Did he just swing Hina while there's a promo Buggy on board?
Yeah, I just realized, yeah. The plus cost that
Yeah.
she gets is for...
It's opponent's turn, right?
Yeah, it's opponent's turn only.
So that technically was not a legal swing. Well, we'll pretend we didn't notice that. V8. I don't think it matters too much, but
What is ours? Yeah, yes, what is
it
ours?
it is definitely a swing that should not have happened. So PorkyHydra should have at least 1 more card in hand because I believe he counted out of whatever was strung at.
I mean, yeah, he pitched a 2k for the 7k, so if he had 2k, 1k, he could have gotten out of the dragon swing. So that's telling that he has 2 bricks in hand.
Yeah, very true.
Otherwise, he wouldn't have gotten out of it.
Yeah, I don't know. That's already that's upset me now that we've watched that. It's gonna be a Mihawk, so he's gonna be able to get rid of 1 of the bricks.
Can't wait for the YouTube comments, yeah. Can't wait.
Yep, that's it. YouTube's coming in. That's it. CJ's getting absolutely slammed in the YouTube comments. Everyone, when this VOD goes up, just go into the comments and just absolutely slam him for swinging Hina there.
He's saying he's a cheater himself.
he's calling himself a cheater in chat, so that's
Oh,
fine.
it's probably gonna happen again then. What should happen again?
Yeah, maybe. Hopefully not. Hopefully they realize that he can't swing it, but maybe. I start with a 9k swing, so I'm guessing it's just going Croc and Mihawk. I can't see it going into anything else. Yeah.
He wouldn't start 9 at live.
No, that would be crazy. Do we start going for life finally, or do we?
Yeah, I think so.
Or
This
do we have-
turn, if we deal with the Mihawk, then there's no way of dying. So after that, we just swing 7/7/7s at live
Yeah,
to kill
yeah,
him on
I
the
think I
turn
agree.
after.
He's gonna have a little think. I say if we have a way to clear the Mihawk, I think you just drop that. So if it's like an Aramaki or a Kobe, I think that's gonna be really strong. By the way he's thinking about it, it makes me think maybe not having one of those two options to clear the Mihawk. Hopefully he might have a blocker or something to play though, which would be good as well. Because like you could play a blocker like Doll for 4 or Ripper for 1, and then you're pretty set. Got 5 cards in hand for the Kobe, and 3 for the Buggy.
Maybe he doesn't have a way to deal with the Mihawk, and
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But then I feel like, he probably doesn't have a way to deal with Mihawk, and maybe doesn't have a way to, maybe doesn't have a blocker either. Because I feel like if you have blocker, you just swing, you play the blocker, and you pass.
yeah, for sure.
Especially if the blocker's a Ripper. If it's Doll, obviously you just don't use Doll effect. You just play it for 4.
You would need to have the Aramaki, but I think he countered one last turn.
Yeah, I
His top
think I
card in
say
his trash.
top card is trash. Yeah, maybe not thinking about it in the. I don't know. I say if he's thinking this long, I'm not sure the thought process. Maybe that one Don's for Ripper, in which case just start swinging.
Yeah, there's no way to deal with the Ripper because of Kobe leader ability.
Yeah, exactly. So he can't. I say he can't remove it. So any blocker here, I also think just wins you the game.
Yeah, blocker's basically alive.
Oh, it is
Oh,
an
we do have the
Aramaki. He
Aramaki.
does. Okay. Yeah, so we just give it to a Helmeppo, swing big with Helmeppo, and then clear the Mihawk.
Yeah,
Because you can also use Hina ability to give the rested Don to a Helmeppo as well, just to get full use. Yeah, just
that's
to say,
what
just
he's
to get
gonna
full
do.
use out of your Don. So that
We
way it
just
feels like you still had
based
all 10.
Yeah, based on the last turns, I would assume he has like 2 bricks in hand, but to make sure.
I'd say, be honest, I
Yeah.
don't hate just slapping it all on and then leaving enough for your leader and the other Helmeppo to swing 2 7s. Because the chances are he probably just takes 2 7s anyway. It
Yeah,
doesn't matter, so it's
probably.
going to connect anyway.
Yeah, probably go 7/7/7 or something like that. Could go bigger. He has 5 down left, I think.
Yeah, but he
Yeah.
has 2. Well, he has 2 legal swings.
Oh yeah. No, I forgot. But he's gonna forget as well. He's gonna swing the Hina.
You're even worse. Wait,
That's
no,
pretty funny.
don't swing, no.
Oh, this
Oh,
time he
oh, it
didn't.
got caught this time. Oh, okay. Okay, this time we caught it, but we didn't catch it last time, which is unfortunate. And he's playing another Helmeppo. Interesting.
mean, there's no point.
Just to unlock your Hina swing, I think is a bit
That's kind of
strange.
funny. He plays the searcher
He
out.
plays the searcher from it. That's interesting. You could keep the searcher in trash if you use the activate main.
Yeah, that's true.
It's gonna find
But
a
yeah, the Hina
2K.
cannot swing anyway, so in this case, it just is one more card that you get.
And he's passing the turn, which means his searcher needs to go to the bottom deck. Yeah. So you could have just activated main, given something 1K, and then and kept it in trash if you really wanted to. But I don't suppose it matters.
I mean, the Helmeppo got you a cycle and then also a search. It's pretty strong.
Yeah, true. So I mean, Helmeppo clears himself, which is a brick. You discard a brick, and then yeah, you get to search 2K. So it's not. I don't hate it, to be honest. It's not a bad idea. But at the same time, you actually just can't lose. I don't think, no matter what he does.
Oh, our hand.
Oh no, what are we doing? Not the hand.
I has to draw first.
Yeah.
But if this is the Mihawk, could we probably just play the Mihawk?
Yeah, hopefully we drew a meeting. No, okay. Our poor hand. Oh, we've got 3 cards in hand again now. He's just clearing these 10 cost buggies from hand. He's definitely had a good few bricks in hand by the looks of it.
I mean, this time you could have nuked the dragon with it if you wanted to.
Yeah, true. I wouldn't hate the play, but I don't think it would have mattered.
And
Three
if he has
Helmeppo on
buggy in the
board.
break, maybe. Okay, he plays a blocker. I mean, he's pretty, like, somewhat safe. Not pretty safe.
I don't know. He's got what, two cards in hand?
Yeah, it's 2 blocker, 2 cards in hand, and 2 life.
Oh, okay, yeah. So game here unlikely, but at the same time, as CJ, are you really in a rush?
Kind of. There's a big board on your opponent's field.
Oh,
With
true.
1
Actually,
life.
yeah. You're all 1 life. You're 1 life. Yeah, that is true.
We had this problem last turn already that we kind of had to find a way not to die. So
Oh, yeah. This is interesting. Maybe it doesn't look maybe it doesn't look as bad now. To be honest, there might be a world where we see a game 3. Because all the swings have to connect, right? For game. All
yeah,
5 swings? Yeah, 2 blockers, 2 life. Yeah, all 5 swings have to connect, which is tricky.
and Moji's gonna draw 1 more card.
Yeah, so you can have 4 in hands to defend against 1 swing. 5 if you take the life as well.
Yeah, it's like 9, 10, 10. Maybe 9, 9, 11. He didn't use Dawn, right? No, he didn't.
Yeah, he still has all 10.
Yeah.
He is going to go 9, I think that is. Well, I think, was it 9? Yeah,
10,
9,
10,
10,
10.
10. Yeah, so if you have enough counter for 10, you take. Because you just want him to go for it, right? So he's just going to swing 10, 10. And then. Yeah, so
So I'm
if you can counter this, then we're actually okay.
Yeah, I mean, if he counters this, he probably wins. Yeah, he just wins.
Yeah, oh yeah. If he counters this, then I think he does just win. He blocks it. Okay, well, maybe not having the counter. Oh,
That doesn't look like it. Oh,
wait. Oh,
breaks.
not enough. So it is going to be the Kobe to take it 2-0.
I feel like the first game we saw like the worst curve, but it ended up being the more one-sided game. While this one we kind of saw everything from Kobe's side, but it
Yeah,
was like the more closer game.
that is very true. Game 1, we didn't see curve, but we managed to find a lot easier path. Game 2, there was actually a world where Buggy won that.